Who would y'all dream
From
to
the
be?
league?
From the league.
Oh.
You get 7 players.
I don't know. That's 5, man. Because you need a quarter. You need every
You
position.
like 5-on-5 or what?
Yeah, but
we
then
can't
you-
pick the same players, right?
Cannot pick the same
Okay,
players.
all right. So
Who
then
wants to start?
We'll go one on one.
Okay.
You want to pick first?
You were here first.
Okay, so so the quarterback, I gotta go quarterback first, and you know who I'm picking. I feel like Matt Prevett is the all-time best quarterback. Yes,
Yep.
I feel like Matt Prevett, and this is not to like push down or diminish anything other quarterbacks did. I just felt like Matt was one of the quarterbacks like at a young age. He was able to hold his own against adults. And I don't know if you're going to pick Tyree, but Tyree, to me, those were the two that were like 10, and they were competing with 13-year-olds, and they were holding their own. So I felt like, and Matt just continued to grow. And I just hate, because he didn't play his last year, did he?
He did.
He did? I don't think
he didn't play when he was 12.
Oh,
He
okay.
played when he was 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, I felt like he could probably hold every single record that we have as far as like totals, because he was just on another level, and I just felt like Matt, that'd be my first pick.
Well,
Okay,
Matt's good. Now he couldn't because we didn't play as many games as we do now. So now the people who have you hear this argument too with everybody else.
For sure.
It's like, well, you play more, so you're supposed to get more stats. So that's but I mean, we've had a lot of good quarterbacks. I think I'm taking Gabe though as a quarterback. Gabe was accurate. But more importantly, he also was he could run, and he actually led the league when he was in his last year. He led that division in rushing touchdowns, so he could do a little bit of both. So I would probably take Gabe as the quarterback. Gabe Dunlap as the quarterback.
All right, so I'm going to switch, and I know you can only have 5, but I'm going to switch, and I'm going to go defense.
Yep.
And the reason why I go defense is because you got to think of both sides of the field. Because you got offense,
Each player
defense.
got to play both sides.
Offense, you got to have the best quarterback. On defense, the personal defense that gives you the most pressure is going to win. So, and it's a toss-up between Logan and Wesley to me, because Logan had set the record, had like 40-something sacks, but Wesley is the reason why I felt like we created that award, the Wesley Trial Award. And I felt like because of his height, he just had a relentless, he just did not stop. So I think for my second pick, I would just go Wesley because I would need to shore up that defense. I need somebody to play quarterback, and I need somebody to blitz. And I'll just throw Wesley. He could play tight end for me. So I'm saying Wesley. That's my second pick.
Man, Wesley.
Well, if you're talking defense, and because he can hurt you offensively and defensively, as the record shows, I'm taking Eric Benson.
Oh, my God. That's who I was picking next. Oh, my God. I swear to God I was picking him next.
Because it's
Oh, God.
Let me tell you, Eric was on defense. I mean, he grabbed 66 flags in a season. I mean, he's still up there, number one season records. That's number. And then here's a rushing quarter. I mean, he 16 rushing. His last year rushing. I mean, playing in the league. I've never seen an older. Rushing is not even in the older kids' game. But that year, 16 rushing touchdowns as a 13-year-old, man amongst boys. So I'm taking Eric.
Man, I swear that was my next pick. Because I was thinking best running back to ever, lace them up and hold every record, which is crazy. So this is what I'm gonna do for my next pick. So I'm gonna pick somebody that's like kind of a utility player. All right. And I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but he got an award named after him too. And I'm gonna go Max Waring, because I felt like he was probably the best utility player that we've ever had, because he could do anything you ask him to do. He could play quarterback, he could blitz, he could catch, he can cover anything you need. He was like if you put a football player together, Max could do everything, and he could do everything well. So that's my next pick. So I got Matt at quarterback, I got Wesley at my blitzer, and I got Max. He could play everywhere on the field. So that's what I got.
Spot.
That's great. Anyways, I love Max, but I'm going. If you're talking about a utility player, I'm going with the same type of person, because this person in our league has won. He won quarterback of the year, linebacker of the year, receiver of the year, and was MVP a couple of times. That'd be Rio Stotts. So so I'm taking Rio can do everything as well. And he was a blitz his first year in the team. He was the blitzer for his team, so he could do everything. So I'm taking Rio. So my team so far is Rio, Eric, and Gabe. Come on, let's go ahead.
Y'all not beating us. So now I got to go to receiver, and I think receiver in our league is arguably the most competitive, the most difficult, because I don't think there's a clear number one. Even though numbers may say one player, I felt like they all were good. Even going back to I felt like going back even further. One thing we've had every year is a solid, crazy receiver every single year. So it's kind of a toss-up. I feel like you can't go wrong with this, but I'm just going to go because of the stats. I'm just going to go Marcus Dorsey. Only because the stats say, he hold every record. So I'm just going to go Marcus Dorsey. But you could argue that with anybody. You could say Dom. You could say Davon. You could say Tyree. You could just go on and on and on, and say who's the best receiver. But I'm just going to say for numbers' sakes, and especially because the way Reggie used him on the Eagles, it was the Marcus Dorsey show. I'm going to go Marcus with my 4th pick.
Okay. Again, we've had a lot of good players, but I think I'm going to go old school, and I'm going to take Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown was when he could do everything too, height, run. So I think I would take Kevin Brown on my team.
All right, so to shore up my team, and again to solidify this defense, I think I got to pick probably one of the best defensive players that I don't think we talk about. I mean, he got his own award named after him, but I feel like when we have conversation about defense, Miguel's name don't come up enough. Okay. And Miguel was, again, I think to me was like our Lawrence Taylor. He did everything on defense. He was just like, he could watch the best player and he could play offense. In his height, he was just like a mismatch, no matter who watched him. So I feel like Miguel Jackson, who has the defensive award named after him, I'm going to go Miguel Jackson. So my team, Matt at quarterback, he gonna be throwing to Marcus. Wesley, my blitzer. Miguel shoring up that defense, and then who else did I say? And Max, who's my utility player who could kind of do it all. So I feel like that team is untouchable. So
last player, Coop.
Well, again, who do I have? I have Gabe.
You got Gabe at quarterback.
I got Rio.
You got Kevin Brown. You got Rio. You got Eric Benson. That's a good team.
Solid.
That's a good team.
Fifthly and finally, I do like Hart on my team. The heart of a champion. And this one may not be the biggest person, but he plays like it. And so I'm taking Deacon.
Oh, I think he's gonna say Brandon.
Oh, I like Brandon.
Okay.
That's what
I'm saying. When you say Hart,
I do like Brandon.
Okay.
But I'm taking Deacon.
Okay.
Because again, he was a 10-year-old who was, when he played, he was led the league in receiving at 10. Yeah. So and he could do stuff on defense.
For sure.
So that's who I'm going with.
Okay.
And again, we've had a lot of good players. If we put this out there, I know some people might be offended, but there's so many other
tons.
You can mix and match people.
There's tons.
But that's what I'm looking for. And I think all those people that I mentioned also were natural leaders.
Right.
The teams,
good point.
And that people played around.
Good point.
Yeah. And people were magnets too. Yeah, so that's why I'm taking Gabe,
Eric Benson,
Kevin. And
Deacon.
Yeah, Deacon. So that's my 5.
We're gonna take this to social media.
That's
we're gonna
fine.
post it.
That's good.
We're gonna say Rashad team. We're gonna say Coop team, all tap team. Which team was the best team?
Yep.
Matter of fact,
this was dope.
I might as well make it happen.
We gonna make it happen.
Make it happen.
We gonna make it happen. No, we gonna post it to social media.